Good morning. This is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your boredom busters coming up, but first, our top story. Sioux Falls police are looking into why a man showed up to an urgent care facility early this morning with a gunshot wound. Police say the man was dropped off at the Avera Urgent Care on the east side of the city just before 2 a.m. Police say he suffered a gunshot wound to his left arm and that the injury appeared to be non-life-threatening. Police are still trying to figure out where the shooting happened and say that at this point in their investigation, they can't rule out that if his wound was self-inflicted. The Davidson County Commission is considering a plan that will combine the county's auditor and treasurer's offices. 4 commissioners have voted unanimously to move the plan to a second reading. The first election for someone to fill the combined post won't take place until November 2026. Supporters say the move to streamline would save money and improve efficiencies. But some county officials have concerns that merging the offices could eliminate checks and balances.
With one office, you eliminate that check and a balance of both independent offices working together to ensure that all the finances are accounted for and to prevent fraud.
KELOLAND News reached out to the 4 commissioners who were present at last week's meeting, but they were unavailable for on-camera interviews. The next hearing for the proposal is September 10th. Campgrounds across KELOLAND have been popular destinations over this Labor Day holiday weekend. Palisades State Park near Garrettson has been packed with campers, many of them making the most out of what will be one of the last times they'll be able to camp this year.
Camping does, slow down a little bit after Labor Day. Kids are back in school and everything like that.
The Palisades campgrounds are booked solid through Labor Day. After that, they have openings through October. We've posted that information for camping reservations here on KELOLAND.com. Let's take our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Should be a nice weekend for all those campers outdoors.
Yeah, I'd say so, considering we are struggling to find a cloud in the sky across really the entirety of KELOLAND. It's one of those mornings where you really have to struggle to find something that could be seen as less than ideal. So let's go around the region, shall we? 59, there's a view of Falls Park. Should be a great morning to get out there for a nice little walk along the paths out there. And if you're not anywhere near Falls Park, and say if you're northeastern KELOLAND, more of the same. Beautiful day up in Aberdeen as well, as temperatures are now in the low 50s, 53 with a north wind at 6 miles per hour. Pierre, 55, a north wind at 3 miles per hour. If you're noticing the trend, well, then you've got Rapid City for you as well. Everybody getting on a beautiful sunrise. Everybody's in the 50s. Everybody has a nice light breeze as well. 54 with a north wind at 5 in Rapid City. We're at 55 in Phillip, 53 Mulbridge, 51 Brookings and Watertown. But 40s out there in Custer and Pine Ridge, 47 and 48 respectively. 54 in Worthington. The wind is light for now, but the breeze does come back as we head into Labor Day and in portions of the middle of the week as well. We don't have much moisture to talk about, with one exception. We'll go into detail on that and go through the rest of your 7-day forecast as well coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Schools across the country constantly use technology to teach their students, but a new Sioux Falls school is cutting out tech completely to give their students a chance to learn in a more hands-on environment. The only technology you'll find at St. Joseph Academy are a few computers in the teacher's lounge. That's because the school is choosing to go tech-free to teach its students.
It's also very cool to see their natural curiosities when they don't have a screen in front of them, and to hear the questions that they have about real life.
The tech-free decision also gives staff the ability to use their finances toward other teaching materials. Find out what students think about going without tech in their classrooms in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10. South Dakota farmers served a meal with a message Saturday at the State Fair in Huron. Hundreds of people lined up for the Farmers Share lunch hosted by the South Dakota Farmers Union. The pulled pork and baked bean lunch was served with chips and a milk, all for just 48 cents. That's how much money from the $16 meal would go to the farmer.
It is an eye-opener for them, because when they get that whole plate full of food and a milk and, everything, and then they go, 48 cents is all?
Members of the Farmers Union served 1,000 meals, with all the proceeds going to Make-A-Wish. It's Department of Public Safety Day at the State Fair today. Activities include a petting zoo and pony rides at 9, Carnival ride starting at 10, an antique tractor show and a ranch rodeo at 11, Highway Patrol dog demonstrations at 1 o'clock, a puppet magic show at 3 p.m., and Trace Adkins with Tyler Halverson performing in the grandstand starting at 8 p.m. The State Fair runs through Monday. The Lifelight Sioux Falls Festival at Nelson Park includes Christian music performers along with a kids' play area, food vendors, and stunt skateboarders. Today's lineup includes the Newsboys, KB, Blessing Goffer, the Afters, Brian Olson and Voda, Rhett Walker, Micah Taylor, Leanna Crawford, and Lara Silva. Main stage activities begin at noon and admission is free. And more than 24 Sioux Falls restaurants are competing in the Downtown Pork Showdown that gets underway today. Customers can vote for the best pork dish based upon flavor, tenderness, and presentation through the month of September. Adam?
Well, if you want to go and maybe peruse the restaurants that are participating in the showdown and walk around doing so, I think you'll be okay. You'll be pretty comfortable too. A light breeze, plenty of sunshine, little humidity in place, all thanks to high pressure centered to our north by northwest. And that's really going to be the only thing to talk about today. It's the only game in town, as we really don't have any active weather for miles. We have to head down to the deep south along the Gulf Coast or toward the I-95 corridor. Here, well, we're going to continue with the quiet run of weather, not just today, but Labor Day and Tuesday. But I can't say Wednesday for everybody. East River, yeah, you're good. To the west, not so much. We do have showers and thunderstorms to keep an eye on, but we do need the rain out there. We have severe and extreme drought conditions in portions of western KELOLAND, so any chance for rain out there is going to be a welcome sight. Those showers and thunderstorms will then migrate eastward overnight Wednesday into Thursday morning. By the afternoon, we are dry again, and we basically stay that way outside of a couple of morning showers and thunderstorms on Friday towards south central portions of KELOLAND. By the weekend, we're quiet again, so we have to try and find something else. And this something else happens to be the temperature. Today is going to be cooler, especially compared to yesterday. But for Labor Day, we're back in the 90s to the west, 70s and 80s hang tough to the east. The midweek outlook overall trends warmer, but that's not permanent. Notice that cooler air coming in from Manitoba. That comes on down for Friday and into the weekend for that matter. But that's not permanent. Take a look out to the Pacific Northwest. See all that warmth? That starts to spill eastward as we go into the next full week of September, beginning the week of September 9th. So just keep in mind, we are starting to get into that time of year where these cool and warm transitions are going to be a little bit more frequent. It's going to stay that way as we head into the official start of fall in about 3 weeks, give or take a day. Today, though, 70s East River, 80s to the west. Again, a step backward from yesterday, but still very nice all the same. Overnight lows tonight fall into the 50s with some 40s for good measure to the east, 50s with some 60s out to the west. Your Labor Day outlook is still quiet. It's still dry, but it's windy at times. And it's going to be hot out west with 90s coming back. 70s and low 80s hang tough, though, the farther east of the Missouri River Valley that you go. The rest of your 7-day forecast outside of Wednesday night and early Thursday in Sioux Falls is quiet. 70s at first, 80s for the midweek outlook. And then by Friday, we're back in the 70s as we head into the first full weekend of the month. Same rules apply for Aberdeen. Quiet overall outside of Wednesday night's shower and thunderstorm chance. Labor Day is looking very nice. The end of the week is also looking very nice. And even that midweek outlook outside of those thunderstorms Wednesday night, we're in the mid-80s with a healthy mix of sun and clouds. For Pierre, some evening thunderstorms on Wednesday. Labor Day is going to be hot, back up around 90. And then we're back in the 70s by the end of the weekend into the weekend. For Rapid City, 82 today, a hot Labor Day on the way as well. 95, 97 for Tuesday, but then some showers and thunderstorms Wednesday afternoon into the night. Maybe a few isolated showers Thursday morning before you get back into the upper 70s with dry weather for the end of the week. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over for more details at KELOLAND.com.